this joint. This goes out to my Laker fans. This goes out to my Laker nation. My predictions on the 2015-2016 season. Let's first start off with the free agency. We pretty much struck out on free agency. I think we struck out on free agency basically because the Lakers aren't proactive. They kind of have this complex about them, like the blonde popular girl who used to be cute in high school and pretty much got out of high school, gained a little bit of weight, had some kids and whatnot, ain't as attractive as they thought they were. So they're not really putting in the effort that they need to be putting forward towards these agents. See, they're going after the A-plus, A-list stars. You know what I mean? They're going after Aldridge. Now, don't get me wrong. I think Aldridge, he's going to either go, they're saying he's either going to go to the Suns or the Spurs. I think he's going to go to the Spurs. I just think he's trying to make it seem, he's trying to be friendly with the Suns. I mean, they have Tyson Chandler, which is a downgrade. Well, no, it's an upgrade from Robin Lopez. And I think that, like I said, the Lakers, they just really struck out. They really struck out. They could have gotten Robin Lopez. They could have gotten a lot of guys. They could have gotten a lot of guys during the roster, but they lost. They lost pretty much all the free agents that you could possibly get. The only thing that they still have on the table, well, rumors are rumors. You know, it's all hearsay. But they say that there's possibly, Indiana's trying to get rid of Hibbert. Washington, they're trying to get rid of Nene. They're trying to trade for Nene. And you also have David Lee, who's a decent power forward, small forward, like a tweener. To me, they have too many tweeners, like Tarek Black, Julius Randle. Jordan Hill is a center, but more power forward. He's like a tweener, but power forward center. They had too many tweeners, like big guys, but tweeners, like undersized. They have no true big men. So I think that they may go for one of those guys, but I'm not quite sure. I'm not aware. I don't know. I'm not in their heads. But I think they will pull off a trade if they can get rid of this Nick Young contract, because that Nick Young contract, that's, you know what I'm saying? That's, if they didn't have that Nick Young contract, they probably could have pulled off that DeAndre Jordan and LaMarcus Aldridge rumor that they said they was going after. But in my issue with DeAndre Jordan leaving, going to the Mavericks, that's asinine. That's asininity. That's just ridiculous. How? I mean, I understand him and Chris Paul, they had their gripes, they were bumping heads or whatnot, but man, I mean, you're dealing with Chris Paul. This is pretty much, if not the first, this is the second best point guard in the league. I mean, this guy is amazing. I'm a diehard Laker fan. I mean, I bleed purple and gold, but I was watching a couple Clipper games, even the Clipper playoff series. It's like, damn. It's kind of like my analogy is like you got a little sister, right? And your little sister got some friends, and you say, the little sister friend is, man, when they in high school, and you say the little sister friend is goofy and funny looking, so you don't really take them serious. They grow up and they're in college now, and they're like, God, she got body, she got everything. You're like, God damn. Now my little sister friend is smoking because she's in college now. She got the braces off, she got her hair done, everything. That's the Clippers. The Clippers just, I kind of look at the Clippers like, damn, man, this is really amazing. This is really amazing that what the Clippers did this season, even though they really blew it with Doc Rivers. That's enough Clipper talk. That's for another Clipper thing. But we just talking about the Lakers. So there are the Lakers avenues. they can make those trades we talk about, but more than likely we're gonna have to take a salary back. If we give up Nick Young, then we're gonna have to take a salary back. Hopefully it's a player that's good. I just think that Nick Young, he originally came to the Lakers to play basketball with Kobe and stuff like that. He always wanted to be a Laker, but it turned into something else once he created the mantra Swaggy P, and he's with Iggy Azalea or whatever. Congratulations on him getting married or whatnot, but I just don't think he fits with the Lakers. I think that he could be a liability on defense. He's you know what I mean? He's a shooter. He chucks up a lot of shots. It's like basically another version. This guy's a poor version of J.R. Smith. He's like a poor man's version of J.R. Smith. And like I said, I think we have to get rid of that Nick Young contract. I mean, just for future's sake. If we want to have a shot at Russell Westbrook, or I think Kevin Durant's coming up this season, but I have my doubts about Kevin Durant because he has that Jones fracture. He's getting up there. He's not the young man he used to be. He may not be the same player. We got to see how he plays this season. It's a lot. I mean, as far as available centers or available free agents that we can go after, I've been hearing rumors about Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris is a great player. I mean, he's good. He's decent enough to fit in the Lakers. I think he would fit in perfectly, especially at that 3 spot. I think he would be awesome. Awesome acquisition, but I don't think that he's coming because he's a restricted free agent, and it's just like the Jimmy Butler situation. The team's going to match anything that Tobias Harris gets, any kind of contract that he gets. I think that all that's left is what, Kufos, Enes Kanter, who else? Bismack Biyombo. I mean, JaVale McGee. Who the hell are we gonna get? A dark horse, Amari Stoudemire. I mean, I don't think Amari Stoudemire signs with the Lakers, but I wouldn't be surprised if management. I mean, if they pulled this Carlos Boozer, because that made no sense. Them getting Carlos Boozer made no sense, but I think they just wanted to get another name. So I think they might go talk to Amari or something like, I don't know. But this is all we're working with, pretty much. As far as free agency, we blew it. I mean, they're still, right now, this is, July 3rd in the afternoon. They're still waiting on LaMarcus Aldridge. And, it's just sad. It's like you got a sexy girlfriend. You know she's cheating on you. I mean, Colin Cowherd used this analogy about LeBron. It's like, you got a sexy woman. You know she about to leave you. You know she cheating on you. You know that she could do better than you. You're just trying to hope and come up with any excuse why she gonna stay, but you know she gonna leave you. So that's what they doing with LaMarcus Aldridge. They're waiting. Maybe he'll change his mind. It's just not working. The whole Kobe dynamic. I heard Kobe made a comment talking about basically you're gonna be Robin to my Batman. I'm Batman, you Robin, and that would have turned me off too, but. LaMarcus Aldridge is a good player. I don't think he's a difference maker. You know what I'm saying? We still going to be a bad team. What we're going to probably, say if everything was to go well with D'Angelo Russell, and let's just say LaMarcus Aldridge, if he did, which is not happening. This is all, just making up stuff. Let's just say that for whatever sake he did, you would have LaMarcus Aldridge playing power forward, which would leave Julius Randle playing 3, or he's not a natural 3, but he lost weight, so maybe he's going to play the 3. Maybe he's going to be like Kevin Love. Kevin Love was in the same situation. He was just chunky, not chunky, but a little heavier. Lost a little weight. Now he's more of a 3 than a 4. He's a 3 disguised as a power forward. So it just would have created some disruption, I think, in the development of Julius Randle. And that could have stunned him, and I don't really think it would have been a great fit unless Aldridge was willing to play center. So I don't think he's coming to the Lakers because the Lakers, he would have to play center a couple times. He would end up compromising. Whereas if he go to the Spurs, Tim Duncan to play center, no problem. And the Suns, he's just throwing that out there. I don't really think if he goes to the Suns, I'm just completely wrong. But I mean, let's just go ahead and say we just failed at free agency. I mean, you already heard the options: Bismack, Biyombo. All right, so let's go to the summer league. Summer league, we got a couple guys. As far as what I think about the rookies, I think that D'Angelo Russell, it's going to take a while. It was just like James Harden. James Harden, when he started off with the Oklahoma City Thunder. And he, you know, his first couple years, he was good, but I kind of see a similarity, especially with that stroke and his crossover, his handle. He got that step like Harden. He got that left-handed shot like Harden. But I don't really see the Curry. I really don't see the Curry, how he compares to Curry, but his passing is pretty good. But he's going to be a star. It's going to take about 4 years. I think about 3 years for this guy to really get there, because Steph Curry, think about it. I think the pressure that the Laker fans, Laker Nation, that we're going to put on him, the hype and everything, the media and stuff like that, this isn't Ohio State. This isn't the Buckeyes Journal. This is LA Times. These journalists, they go hard on you. If you don't perform, if you don't show up, you get clowned. So I don't think that he's going to have that great of a first season. He may have a, you know, like, wow, he's going to throw a couple passes like, ooh. He's going to hit a couple motherfuckers upside the head like Magic used to do. You know, throwing these crazy passes. And he's going to have some great games. He's going to have some bad games. But he's going to be a star in this league. That's for sure. That's what I think. You know, so we got him playing in the summer league. I'm really excited about the summer league. You know, Tariq Black. We got Jordan Clarkson. We got Julius Randle. They got some guy named Larry Nance Jr. I checked out some video on Larry Nance Jr. I think he's all right. I don't think he should have been picked at this 27. It was a lot of people that was still available at the 27th that they could have gotten. But, you know, I was hoping Rondé Hollis Jefferson was there, but wasn't available. They hurried up and scooped him up. I was hoping Justin Anderson was there. The Mavs scooped him up at the 20th pick. I was hoping that, you know, they would get that kid. This kid, I forgot what team. Either way, his dad was a coach. I think his name is Hunter, R.J. Hunter. And that boy got range. He could shoot. You know, I was like, damn, that's exactly what we need. But the Lakers didn't pick him. They passed him up because they didn't work him out. And there was another guy that people was looking at, Montrezl Harrell. But I'm not big on Montrezl Harrell. I think Montrezl Harrell he's in that lineup of Tariq Black, Thomas Robinson, you know, that hybrid. You know, they were bullies in college, but when they got to the NBA, they weren't. You know what I'm saying? They aren't big enough, and it was a lot of concerns because a lot of these NBA coaches, they called the college coaches and asked them about, hey man, does this guy, you know how to do this and know how to. You know, he's very limited in his game. But people try to compare him to Fareed because of his athleticism. And look, man, I think that that Larry Nance Jr. kid is basically Josh McRoberts 2.0. That's what I saw. And we got another kid that's out of Stanford. I heard he's a real deal. Saw some video on him. He looked decent. He looked like a solid role player. His name is Anthony Brown. He can hit the 3 ball, and I guess he's decent at D. He puts forth some effort at defense. I really think they really messed up with this Larry Nance Jr. kid, but we got to see. I mean, I could be wrong, but I think he has bust written all over him. And this motherfucker, Mitch Kupchak, excuse me for saying that, but Mitch Kupchak picking him at 27, I think it was some better picks out there. But he's talking about the reason he picked him was because he's a late bloomer, whatever the hell that means. I mean, I don't see him being nothing more than Josh McRoberts, which is a decent player, but I mean, worthy of being drafted 27 overall. I don't know. I mean, it's all a crapshoot anyway. You don't know who's gonna be what. I mean, I think the Kristaps Porzingis kid is gonna be the truth, but he could be another Darko. I mean, from the video I've seen, I was like, damn, I would have drafted him. You know, probably not second, but third or fourth, like the Knicks did. I would have got him. That's like the 4th best player on the squad. available in the draft. So, like I said, those are our options. My prediction is that maybe we can get Jordan Hill to come back. Maybe Jordan, you got to get on your knees and beg Jordan Hill to come back. Jordan Hill, probably that's starting. You lost Ed Davis. Ed Davis, he left. A lot of the guys they had on contract was 1 year, so it's a lot of holes to fill. Boozer, I'm 100% sure he's gone. He already had issues with Byron Scott, and he already had issues. So I don't think Boozer's coming back. It's a lot of guys that were just 1 year temporary, so that way the Lakers have that cap flexibility. But next year is a year that they really look out for, where they're going to try to go at it the right way. I think their whole system is antiquated. They believe in these old school styles, these old school tactics that their daddy used to use. Now, it worked great when their daddy was doing it, but it's a new NBA, and I heard that their analytics is behind. But Mark Madsen is basically a smart guy. He's a Stanford guy. He knows all about that stuff. So the starting lineup, here we go. At point guard, D'Angelo Russell. At shooting guard, Jordan Clarkson. At small forward, Kobe Bryant. At power forward, Julius Randle. At center, Jordan Hill. It depends on if they trade or not. Roy Hibbert, Nene, David Lee. David West hasn't even signed on to a team yet. I don't even know if the Lakers is even on his list of destinations to go to, because nobody really wants to come to LA. So because of our losing streak and stuff like that. So, it's going to be a long, rough season. Laker Nation, we got to stick it out. We got to hang through the tough times. It's going to be rough. We're going to go through it for about another. Because mind you, Kobe, his contract comes off the books next year. After this year, and they said that last year was year one of the Jim Buss plan. So we have 2 more years of Jim Buss to see what he can do to get us back to supremacy, which I don't believe we're going to get to. It would take a major splash. I'm talking about 2 free agents during. It would take about 2 free agents to make a major difference. But even that, it takes what they did with the Heat, pretty much. 3 free agents saying, yeah, we're going to come to the Lakers and we're going to change it around. I think generationally, they're behind. You know what I mean? Is the generation of the CP3s, the LeBron James, the Carmelo Anthonys, the Dwight Howards are all around this age. None of those free agents are coming to LA unless they're in the twilight of their career. They're at the end of their career, needing a 1 or 2 year. Most of these free agents are using the Lakers for leverage to get a better deal with their current team. Like, they don't want to leave the team that they're on. They just using the Lakers to kind of, hey, I'm kind of interested in the agent whispering, and they flirting with each other, like with what Dwayne Wade did. So we got to be on the lookout. Be careful all these rumors. It's going to be another rough-ass season. We're not going to make the playoffs. We might, but, it's the West is stacked. Now you got DeAndre Jordan, Wes Matthews on the Mavericks. I don't think the Mavericks are going to be that good. I think they might make it, but I don't think so. because DeAndre's the type of player, he needs a playmaker. I don't think they're going to be a factor. Who knows? I think Golden State, they're going to be solid. They're going to be solid for some years. So, it's going to take, maybe OKC, a healthy OKC, they can go up against them and give it to them. But I don't know. We're waiting to see what the Lakers do. But it's going to be a long, rough-ass season. Our best hope is that we get a first-round elimination. That way the pick doesn't go to the 76ers. And they get it, because we're only protected for the top 3. But it's going to be a rough season. We don't know how Kobe's going to play. I have my doubts. Kobe's been injured for 3 years straight. I highly doubt that he's going to come back to tip-top peak condition that he was. He won't give up he won't relegate. He won't go back. He won't go down, sit on the bench. He's Jordan, what Jordan was to the Wizards. He's not going to play on the bench, even though he would be great coming off the bench. He's not going to the bench. So That's just the way it is. He's going to be an alpha male. He's going to be super arrogant, super cocky. I love him. I love Kobe. I think he's a top 10 player of all times. One of the top 10. By far, I think that Kobe's the way that he feels he is the way that he is because he's won, 5 rings? So, you know, you can't complain with that. His winning percentage is better than LeBron James in the finals. But, I mean, I got a lot of respect for LeBron James. I think LeBron James is top 5. Top 5 greatest. I mean, you talk about a guy that almost won MVP for losing, like Jerry West. I was a LeBron hater. Now, just because I like LeBron doesn't mean I'm against Kobe. I love Kobe. But, you know, Kobe's at the end of his career. You compare those two in their prime, I give it to Kobe. I think Kobe was a better player in his prime. He got looked over a lot of years because of the NBA wanting to have parity, and they gave a lot of those MVPs, Nash and who else they gave it to? Nowitzki, and you know, around that time he was balling out of control, man. Around the time he had that case. But that's the end of this video. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm Eddie Starr. I'm not an expert, nor do I claim to be. I'm just a trash man. Giving my perspective. All right, peace out.